It's Sharpshooting 31 here, and today we have a build for the Hunter Solar 3.0 subclass. We are running Solar, obviously, with an Osmosis, Adrenaline Junkie, Adept, Fatebringer. We got Dead Messenger for the swap in elements for the weapons, Solar Scar for just damage and the fact that you have chain reaction on it. And I mean, you can use any weapon you want. I prefer an osmosis weapon though in the primary set. You don't have to have that, but I like it. You can use any weapons you want as long as they're solar. Anyway, the build revolves around the Bombardiers, which its perk states that dodging leaves behind an explosive that detonates after a short delay, damaging targets around it and creating a secondary effect based on the subclass. Because we're on solar, it will scorch targets. We are going to be running Gambler's Dodge for the melee energy. We're going to run. You can use whatever jumper you want. I like the weighted throwing knife, but it can definitely be improved. I like the weighted throwing knife because it probably does the most damage. But you can use Knife Trick, as Knife Trick also works. But the best grenade you're going to want for this is Incendiary Grenade, as it heavily scorches nearby targets. Scorching states that the target is singed by the destructive solar light, taking damage over time. Damage increases as the target accumulates more scorch stacks. After enough scorch, the targets ignite. So pretty much, it's almost like a thorn where you shoot an enemy and it burns, but instead it's on kills and it's extra stacks of burn. So it's just a burn over time effect. We are also running the two aspects of Knock 'em Down. Your solar supers are enhanced, and it will only work for Blade Barrage because that's what we're on. Blade Barrage launches more projectiles. Gunpowder Gamble, defeat targets with abilities, solar debuffs, or solar weapons to charge up and improve solar explosive. That is amazing. Sorry. It works very well. The three fragments we're using are your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, which helps with the dodge, which brings back our grenades and our melee. And you also apply more scorch stacks, which means more damage, more grenades, and overall everything. Better knives and everything. Final blows with your solar super causes targets to ignite, which does more damage. It's very good. I wouldn't recommend using. You can choose whichever ones you want. As I say, this build can be improved probably a lot more. I thought about it for a little bit, but yeah, my hunter's looking a bit horrible at the moment. So in the helmet, we're running a solar helmet with a discipline mod, but everything can be changed to your liking. We've got Solar Siphon for rapid solar final blows, create an orb of power. Then the orb of power, when we pick them up, will be turned into, I think it's melee. Oh, nope, sorry. When you pick up an orb of power, it will cool down. It will reduce all ability cooldowns. So that's your melee, your grenades, and your dodge. So it's very good. It doesn't include your super, I believe. Then whenever you dodge, you get your melee back. And we're running an elemental well build that whenever you get kills with your grenade, you get an elemental well. We're also running harmonic siphon, just so I had to clear up the extra energy. We're also running font of might, so that when we pick up that solar elemental well, we'll get a damage bonus to all our weapons. We are running Seeking Wells, so that when we get kills with our grenades and it spawns an elemental well, the elemental wells will seek to us and it will give us a damage boost because of Font of Might. And on the gauntlets, we're running one last thing, is when we cause damage with a melee attack, we get a grenade cooldown. We're wanting to be siphoning between melee, grenade, and all that. Now, I'm going to demonstrate in Grasp of Avarice. I know there's the engram thing on the ground, but I'm going to try and stay a little bit away to hope. So I'm not going to try and pick up the engrams to show you how it would be. It's a bit harder to show in regular gameplay though. So chuck that down. Chuck your grenade in your primary. So notice I've already got the big explosive there. I've got another one. I've got another grenade, so that's 3 grenades. Wait for them to spawn again. Chuck it again. Do that again. Now I've got another one. It's just more grenades and more grenades. And whenever you dodge near targets, you'll get that again. You'll also get your grenade again every single time you dodge. Now you've also got a damage bonus from grenade kills from the elemental wells. But I'm not going to be able to show you that this time because I'm not wanting to grab the engrams because that'll disprove. Of course, you're going to get your super energy, which is going to throw more knives. It's going to do a lot more damage. You got another knife. Just every solar kill charges that up. You want to be if you got a osmosis primary, you want to use the grenades on the primary. And the Dead Man's Tail really helps, but for some reason it doesn't here. The sword's really good for just cleaning up. I've got to pick up an engram here because of the debuff. Got a knife. I can chuck it. Give me a grenade. I'll chuck the other grenade. Give me that. Chuck that. Dodge there. Yeah, it's just a constant cycle. I did get my super back there from the engrams. It's a very good cycle. I think it works very well. It's a very good build for ad control, and it's pretty good for damage as well. Not good for single boss damage, but pretty good for strikes, missions, and especially the new Leviathan activity in the Castellan. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want, you can like and subscribe, but you don't have to. It's there if you want. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this build, and I'll catch you later. Also, I forgot to mention, we've got Radiant Light and Powerful Friends, and that's the stats. Right, see you guys later.